Hello, what's up, everyone? New video. So this video is for people who are on Tradetron and want to subscribe to a strategy. So in this video, I'm going to be explaining a directional strategy for Bank Nifty, which is named as Wait, Wait, Shoot. I know not a nice name to a strategy, but I was not able to figure out. Let me know if you have any other suggestions. I'll be more than happy to rename it. Yeah. So starting off, this is a Bank Nifty strategy and intraday play. We will sell options and take benefits of theta as well as directional moves within Bank Nifty. So it's a directional strategy, and within this, we sell far routing options to take the margin benefits. So instead of having to pay margin for trading a lot, you need around a lakh rupees of margin within Bank Nifty. But after buying in OTM options, you can reduce the margin significantly. So we do that, and the total margin requirement is 50,000 if you want to trade one lot. And within this, what we do is we rely on Renko charts to take directional trades. If you don't know about Renko charts, I'll give you a brief about it. So in a normal candlestick chart, we have open, low, high, close. But within a Renko chart, let me just switch to the Renko charts real quick. Yes. So this is a normal candlestick chart where you can see there's one wicks for high, one wicks for low, then there's an open and close. But within rainbow chart, the charts are very easy to read. Uh, this move is for yesterday, for 29th of August, when the market was trending in one direction only. So that's why you can see the chart already looks pretty clean. But let me just convert it to Renko. So you go to display, then you go to Renko and click OK, and you can see right there, this chart starts, sorry, it was 30th of August. So this chart right here, it's only showing green bricks. These are not candles, these are bricks. So what exactly happens is you define a brick size कि कितने brick कितने कितने अगर पॉइंट्स का मूव आएगा इंडेक्स में, तो एक brick फॉर्म होगी. So let's say we say कि brick size is 16. So after every 16 points of move, a green brick is formed, and after every 16 down move, a new red brick is formed. So it looks pretty clear, cuts all the noise, gives you a clear directional view of of the market. So that is what we're using within our strategy. And what we're using is to define the brick size. You cannot just enter random. Size for your bricks. You need to rely on something historical, uh, something which has a sort of a background within the market. So we rely on dynamic ATRs. So if you don't know about ATRs, so ATR is the average true range of a candle. So average true range is nothing but the difference between the high and low of a candle, and it's the average of the last historically. Let's say you select the ATR 14, so that would take 14 period average of the difference between the high and low. So we rely on that. I mean, you still have to figure out like which period to take. If you can solely rely on ATR, if you have to go within the exponential mean of that particular range, you do have to do some certain research on that, and on the basis of what we have learned from the market, we have defined a certain ATR to define the brick size. So what usually happens within the market is कि Nifty Bank Nifty usually should move in a similar fashion, right? If the market Nifty is trending up, the Bank Nifty should move up. If the Bank Nifty is moving up, the Nifty should move up. Both of them, just rely on each other to gain the momentum. If one is going down and the other is going up, that the one cannot just have enough momentum in place to be someplace कि हम बोल पाए कि ट्रेंड आया मार्केट में. So we rely on Nifty, Bank Nifty, as well as we take the major index, major stocks within Nifty and Bank Nifty also. विद मेजर स्टॉक्स से मेरा क्या मतलब है, एचडीएफसी बैंक, आईसीआईसी बैंक, एक्सिस बैंक। अगर इन सब में वी कैन सी देयर इज अ क्लियर ट्रेंड कि अब मोमेंटम है इन सब चीज़ों में, एंड ऑल ऑफ देम आर गिविंग द सेम सिग्नल टू अस कि मार्केट ऊपर जाने वाली है, नीचे जाने वाली है, तो वही हम ट्रेड लेते हैं. If there's inconsistency within any of these stocks or indexes that I named, we would not take a trade. So that increases the probability of our winning within the trade. So that's pretty much about the strategy. So what we usually do, so we need to identify like certain risk management techniques that we can implement within our strategy, and that means having stop loss in place, having a trailing stop loss in place. You know when to to how to maximize your profits without introducing additional capital. So we have done all of those things within the algo that we have created. The first thing that we've introduced is we have a fixed SL of 1,000 rupees per lot, which comes to around 2% of your capital. And uh, I mean that sounds reasonable. 2% is just when we stop trading, we would not enter new trades during the day, and then after we achieve a maximum profit of say 2,500 per lot, we start trailing our losses, trailing our profits, by which this gives a high risk reward relationship in the trade. So we have a reward of 2.5 and a risk of 1, which is a very very good trade, to be honest. And to maximize the profit, what we do is we start rolling our strike prices within the strategy. So let's say मैंने अभी बैंक निफ्टी में ट्रेड लिया है, बैंक निफ्टी इज ट्रेडिंग एट 39,000, एंड आई हैव सेट कि बैंक निफ्टी अब ऊपर जाने वाली है, तो आई विल सेल अ पुट ऑप्शन फॉर 39,000. सो बैंक निफ्टी जब थोड़ी ऊपर जाती है, तो दैट पुट ऑप्शन का डेल्टा वुड बी फेयरली लेस, जैसे जैसे मार्केट ऊपर होना स्टार्ट करेगी. तो द वन थिंग दैट वी कैन डू एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टाइम इज कि या तो हम और कैपिटल जोड़ के we start selling 39,100 का put, 39,200 का put also. Or what we can do is we can shift our puts from 39,000 to 39,200. So that way is we are still participating in the move that is being continued, without having additional capital, which is sort of a pyramiding, to be honest. And in a pyramiding, what we do is कि हम starting में कुछ कम trade लेते हैं, फिर जैसे ट्रेंड हमारे फेवर में जाने लगता है, तो हम अपने और ट्रेड मतलब और उसमें क्वांटिटीज ऐड करते चलते हैं. सो दैट इज पिरामिडिंग. बट उसके लिए हमें हर ट्रेड को एंटर करने के लिए एक नया कैपिटल चाहिए होता है, विच इज नॉट feasible फॉर एवरीवन, राइट? सो that is that. और उसके साथ साथ we'll be adding whatever updates that we are making within the strategy. Like on 1st of August, I added a super trend to identify the long-term trend for the day. So we cannot just rely on Renko charts to define like कि market ऊपर जाने वाली है या नीचे जाने वाली है. Okay, we need to have a longer picture in mind. सो लेट्स से मेरे पास एक बहुत वॉलेटाइल दिन होता है, वॉलेटाइल दिन है तो मार्केट बहुत ऊपर भी जाती है, बहुत नीचे भी जाती है, कभी कभी इट मूव्स इन अ वेरी वेरी लॉन्ग, वेरी बिग रेंज, जिसमें वो मूव करती रहती है. तो उसमें इस केस में क्या रहता है, रेंको कैन गिव यू फॉल्स सिग्नल्स कि अगर ट्रेड एक चल रहा है एंड देयर इज अ सडन पुल बैक ऑफ से लेफ्ट लाइक 50 और 100 पॉइंट्स, सॉरी. So this Ranko alone would give you a short signal, but it was a normal pullback. So to handle such situations, we enter a super trend, introduce super trend within the strategy, and then again there can be a periods where the market is very range bound. There's no movement within the market, or it can be very volatile, and there is very huge movement within the market. So उस केस में जो हमारे सिर्फ रैंको पे अगर हम रिलाई करते हैं, तो वो क्या करेगा कि जहाँ पे मार्केट बहुत कम रेंज में घूम रही होगी, वहाँ जल्दी जल्दी हमारे ट्रेड एग्जिट और एंटर करने लग जाएगा. और जहाँ बहुत वॉलेटाइल होगी, वहाँ बहुत लेट ट्रेड एंटर करेगा या फिर बहुत लेट ट्रेड एग्जिट करेगा. तो उससे क्या होगा, हमें जो लॉसेस हैं वो लॉसेस बहुत ज़्यादा हो सकते हैं। और अगर बहुत जल्दी जल्दी भी एंटर करने लगते हैं तो वी कैन लेफ्ट वी कैन यू नो वी नॉट बी एबल टू कैप्चर द प्रॉफिट्स जो हमें स्ट्रेट से मिलने चाहिए थे, और वी कैन एंड अप इन लॉसेस ऑल्सो। So we have adjusted the strategy for that as well on 1st of August. Earlier, the maximum profit that we said was 2,500 per lot. That was 2,200 per lot. So we changed that to 2,500. And this strategy is highly favorable on expiry days. क्योंकि डायरेक्शनल स्ट्रैटेजी है और ऑप्शन सेलिंग है, तो अगर एक्सपायरी के दिन हमें डायरेक्शन मिल जाती है तो स्ट्रैटेजी maximizes your return. It's just multiplies everything. तो उसलिए थर्सडेज को क्या रहता है कि थर्सडे को गामा मूव्स आते हैं। सो गामा इज बेसिकली कि आपका डेल्टा कितनी जल्दी मूव होता है। डेल्टा इज कि अगर इंडेक्स में मेरा 1 रुपए का चेंज आ रहा है तो मेरे ऑप्शन प्राइस में कितना चेंज होगा। और गामा ये बताता है कि अगर मेरे इंडेक्स में 1 रुपए का चेंज हो रहा है तो मेरे डेल्टा में कितना जल्दी चेंज होगा। We'll explain that in some other video. The option Greeks is altogether a different thing. But थर्सडेज को क्या रहता है कि लास्ट में जब मूव्स आते हैं तो मूव्स ऐसे आते हैं, either they can give you everything that's there, or they can take all the profits that you accumulated during the day. So to control such gamma moves, we have added certain conditions within the exit criteria to to keep the profits that we earn during the day. So that is also there. So I'll explain you how the strategy is working during these days. Just give me a second. So we you know made the strategy public on July 13th, and after that it has generated a return of 21,000 and 50,000 rupees, which is close to like 42%, I guess. And the statistics that you can see, the strategy gave 28% in the month of July and 14% in the month of August. The maximum drawdown that we have witnessed within the strategy till date is 6%. And the sharp ratio is also pretty high, which is 7.009. Sharp ratio actually gives you how consistent the strategy is, and a ratio higher than 3 is usually considered favorable. So 7.09 is a very good ratio. And the drawdown again is 6%, which means that on 3 consecutive days, RSL was hit, and which is very reasonable for a directional strategy. If you are looking for a strategy that gives you a lower drawdown while giving consistent returns, by consistent I mean like 3 or 4% during the month, you should look for non-directional strategies. If you're looking for directional trades, you need to have certain risk-taking capabilities within you. If you are a risk taker, go for directional strategy, and they would reward you handsomely well. So 42% is, I think, pretty reasonable within 2 days, and yeah, and there's a monthly there's no fees if you want to subscribe to the strategy, but there's 20% variable fees if you make profits, which you would if you subscribe to the strategy. 20% of that would be shared with us, and an invoice would be raised by the Tradetron, and if you have any suggestions, I would seriously welcome that. And again, there's a pro tip within this, where we mentioned that if you're pretty new within the market and don't want to take unnecessary risk, start just trading on expiry days. Because expiry days में क्या रहता है ना कि आपकी probability जीत की बहुत ज़्यादा रहती है, एंड उस दिन क्या रहता है कि अगर आपको एक मूव मिल जाता है जो कि डायरेक्शनल है, और आप एक से एक भी सही मूव पकड़ लेते हो दिन में, तो you'll be rewarded very very aggressively. You can achieve your monthly goals during that particular day. So I guess we have covered everything. So I'll be making any update, I'll be updating this page, and you can also drop down a message or text to me if you have any questions, if you want to connect with me, want any help on the strategy, if you have any suggestions that you have seen, I'll be more than happy to work on that.